Hey, what's up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Geeked Out Nation as we go ahead and take a look into Gilmore Girls. This is season number 1, episode number 2. And before we go ahead and get this next one started, ladies and gentlemen, I want to go ahead and speak to you guys very quickly. Not that long ago, I mentioned to you guys that we have several shows that we are pretty much close to finishing up on. We have shows that the series is coming to an end, and we have some shows that the season just hit the season finale, and then we have to wait until the next year before a new season comes out. Now, one of the shows that we are just about over with is The Fosters. You guys know me. I love that show. It's a great show. But we are almost done with the series. We are on its final season. I believe we have maybe about 5 more episodes left as I'm recording this right now. Speaking about The Fosters, we got just 5 more episodes left over there, and then we're done with the show. So not that long ago, I mentioned to you guys that we're going to go ahead and put up a poll and leave it up to you guys to go ahead and vote for whatever show you guys would like us to go ahead and replace The Fosters with. Ladies and gentlemen, I was going to wait to tell you guys this, but I'm so damn excited to announce this. We are going to go ahead and be replacing The Fosters with Gilmore Girls, ladies and gentlemen. I am so pumped. I'm so excited because in the first episode, I really liked what I seen there. You know, the show tells me, and it tells me the show shows us that this is going to be one of those deep shows where you're going to really be invested in everything that's going on. And I was in that first episode. I loved what I seen between mom and daughter. You could tell that it's going to be one of those shows where their relationship is gonna be amazing. Well, I can't sit here and say amazing. Okay, I'm sure there's gonna be some things along the way, but I just liked what I seen in that last episode, especially between the mom and daughter. And I really hope that that's something that we're going to be seeing throughout the whole entire series. And I'm very excited to just be announcing this to you guys that we'll be watching this full time the moment that we are finished with The Fosters. So hopefully you guys are pumped about it. Hopefully you guys are excited about it. Feel free to comment down below. Let us know all about that if you guys are. Anyways, if you are a fan of Gilmore Girls, what we do here in Geeked Out Nation, feel free, leave a like, comment, subscribe. Let us know in the comment section if you guys are a fan of what we do here in Geeked Out Nation. If so, check us out on our Patreon if you guys want early and unedited episodes. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, this is the second episode of Gilmore Girls. Here we go. Like, it's not a typical teen show, and I think that's what caught me off guard with this show that really brought me in, is that it's going to be about the relationship between mom and daughter, and of course, maybe family. I liked a lot what I seen in that first episode.
Mom! What? God. Hi. What do you do? I love the rodeo. The rodeo rules.
I feel like I've seen this setting before. Like, I wonder if, if you guys know, comment down below, has another TV show, maybe movies, filmed here before? Because this location looks so familiar.
Good morning. Oh, well, we're going to be best friends. So, where do we go?
Thank goodness for that jacket.
Which is...
The big, scary one.
Oh, great.
You're feeling pretty good about yourself right now, aren't you?
Yeah.
You want me to get you a mirror?
I'm back. Let's go.
Damn, this is a big school.
Good. More big stuff.
That's why I always hated school, like going to a new school. Like, why? Why look at me like that? Like, I'm not an alien.
With the furnace this morning, it's quite warm in here.
I like it warm.
Lorelais, take off your coat and sit down. You don't want Hanlon to think you're rude.
That's not being rude. I'd be like, I just don't want to take it off. That's it.
Laundry day.
Mm-hmm.
It's so nice to meet you. Have a great day.
Oh, you don't want
Jacket.
to get your coat?
Oh.
See?
Because that would be embarrassing.
We barely sat there. I would have kept my coat on. I would have been like, I'm good. Mom, hush it.
How do you leave the house looking like that?
It's not planned, believe me.
And on Rory's first day of school, what kind of impression did you think you were going to make?
What are you doing here, Mother?
I told...
Station office across the hall?
So by him saying what he said, I'm guessing he's saying you won't get any special treatment, right? Just because I'm cool with your grandparents, don't expect to, you know, I think that's what he was trying to say.
Hi, I'm looking for Miss James.
Name?
Lorelais Gilmore. But I go by Rory.
Fill this out, please.
Correct. He returned to David Copperfield for inspiration. Ah, Mr. DeGray.
Oh,
Nice to have you back. Hope your
that's
grandfather's
cool.
better.
I'm much better, sir.
Good. Take your seat, please.
I did not know he was on
Great
here.
Expectations, A Tale of Two Cities, Little Dorrit, all major
Was this
influences
before One Tree
on
Hill?
Leo Tolstoy. Tomorrow, we will start to
that?
examine many similarities
New
in the
girl.
writing styles of these two.
You'll never beat me. The school is my domain, and the Franklin is my domain. And don't you ever forget that.
I'd be like, okay, I don't want this. Like, I don't want.
You're not gonna let me borrow your notes, huh?
Right. I'd be like, girl, you can have whatever you trying to have. I'm just trying to get through the day.
They're smaller than the last batch.
No, they're not.
Smaller means watery, no good peach taste.
Hate myself.
Well, she's good.
The best.
Oh, I would love to know
Oh.
what you're doing.
Right.
Rolling differently, too.
Oh, because of the extra water.
Exactly.
You could tell with that.
Well, I would ignore those women because the only thing that matters is that Rory got into that great school.
I know. She looked so amazing in her uniform, and she was so excited. And I just did.
But thanks.
Bye, Mary.
I hope he's not one of those guys. I like him in One Tree Hill.
I completely understand.
Oh, do you? Because this is a brand new car.
But I swear.
He brings the car up and it's scratched.
I just backed the car up.
Sure you can. Listen, we'll just take it over to Muskie's tomorrow and have the guys look at it. I'm sure they can buff it out for nothing, okay?
Okay.
It better be a small scratch.
It's a real nice outfit you're wearing today.
Thank you, Derek.
That's lunch.
She was killing it.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
Oh, come on. Come on.
Please.
Hey, Mary.
I don't know about you either, Tristan. Tristan, I think.
We left our projects off on Friday with Mr. Gaynor, so today we will pick up with Miss Keller.
My porch?
I was told that you wouldn't be here, but to look for a ceramic frog with a key in it.
I don't understand.
We can't find the frog.
I didn't order a DSL.
The order was placed by an Emily Gilmore.
Mom.
No.
We would have been done by now, but the frog search has put us way behind.
Well, look.
For you.
See you tomorrow, Mary.
If that's his way of like hitting on her, that's such a terrible like. How is that working? That's clearly not gonna work.
Can I help you?
God, I wish.
What on earth?
You know, guys are weird.
Weirder than other guys?
Yeah, they kept calling me Mary.
You're
Ugh.
kidding me.
So annoying.
Wow, I can't believe they still say that.
Why? What does it mean?
Mary, like Virgin Mary. It means they think you. Food does not stink. Al stinks.
I'm sure Luke likes her. I'm pretty sure. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was our second episode of Gilmore Girls, season number 1, episode number 2, the Lorelai's first day at Chilton, something like that. That's the school that, of course, Rory goes to. I thought it was a good episode, man. I liked everything that happened here. Again, I just like what we're seeing. Honestly, it just feels like a real. It just feels so real to me, you know. I see a lot of myself in Lorelai, the mom, being a young parent. She says she dropped out of high school when she had Rory. I was in high school when I had my first son, and I dropped out. I love her trying to be as independent as she can be. But I also wanted to sit here and say this, okay? I did not see anything too wrong with what Grandma was doing, okay? Could she have toned it down a little bit? Maybe, possibly. But I'm not upset that grandmother wanted to help, okay? There's nothing wrong with that to me. Again, maybe she could have toned it down just a little bit, but you know, if she's trying to help you out as best as she can, let's just do it. Why not? Let's just do it, you know? If it's a pride thing, I would totally put that to the side, you know? I don't know if that's what it is. Maybe Lorelai just likes the feeling of just doing it herself, and that's cool. That's fine. Maybe there's more to it that we just quite haven't found out yet. So maybe as we get deeper into the show, we'll probably find out what the real issue is between Lorelai and her mom. But you could definitely see that there's a lot of tension there. You've seen that in the first episode as well, but you're really starting to see it come out a lot more. And I would love to find out more about the history of what happened. You know, why are these two characters just not seeing things on the same page? You know what I mean? Like Lorelai says one thing, then mom does something completely different, you know? And I was not upset seeing grandmother sit there and say, oh, does Rory have this? Does she need this for school? Does she need this for school? That's great. I would love to get that extra help. And not to sit here and say that my grandmother doesn't help or anything like that. You know, she helps me out as best as she can, you know? But I didn't see anything wrong with it other than when she started to do extra, like, oh, the DSL thing, which I think she mentioned. What is that actually? Okay, because they mentioned something about the internet speed. Is that something that boosts your internet speed? If so, feel free to comment down below. I've never heard of a DSL before, at least not that I could think of right out the gate. So if you guys can, please comment down below and just inform me on what that actually is. But once she started to do that, I thought that was a bit much. I did think that was a bit extra. I did not find it too... I was not upset with her wanting to, again, do the clothes stuff. I thought the clothes stuff totally makes sense. You know, grandparents help out a lot when it comes to things like that. The car situation could have been a different thing, because I think I get that. As far as like, I could totally understand why mom would be upset about that. You know, okay, now you're helping out a little too much. You know, we're going to get Rory used to this to the point where like she's going to be dependent on us to help her out with whatever she needs all the time. You know, so if mom was upset about that, then I get it. You know, if she was upset about that, you know, we don't want Rory to think this, then I get that. But if that's not what she was upset about, well, then I honestly have no idea what it was that she was upset about. Because, again, I feel like grandparents, that's just what they do. You know, I think grandparents just, they love their grandchildren, and they love to help out any possible way they can. You know, and again, I do believe she was doing things a little extra, speaking about grandmother. But when it came to the clothes stuff, I was not upset with that. Getting the parking, I don't know either, because again, Rory doesn't have a car, so I don't know. If you guys could help me out and understanding where Lorelai was coming from, speaking about her mom, just help me out. Comment down below. Help me out. Is there something I'm missing? I feel like there is probably something I'm missing, because again, I wasn't too upset with what grandmother was doing, other than when she started to just go a little too much. But I liked what I've seen here. Again, as I told you guys in the beginning of this episode, I love that we're going to be sitting here watching a show where it's really going to just be, in my opinion, all about the mom and the daughter relationship. And I love that so much about it, because it makes me think about my situation. Now, of course, I'm not single or anything like that, but I was a young parent. I was a young parent. I know exactly what it is that Lorelai was going through. Just hearing her mention that she dropped out at high school, I just like, oh my God, it's like you're talking like directly to me. Like a lot of what she was saying in this episode, I felt like I could kind of relate to that a bit, you know? And I really do like Lorelai's character a lot, to be honest with you. I like her personality. I like the way she goes about things. For example, right? She went to the school first day, and I'm not talking about Rory, I'm talking about mom, dressed up how she was dressed up, and she rocked it. She killed it. You know what I mean? Like, she was like, you know what? My daughter needs me. I'm going in there and I'm going to just support her and do whatever it is I need to do for her. You know, she didn't care about her appearance. Of course she did, but like once she was there, she was like, screw it. we're here. Let's go. Let's do what we got to do. And that I really like that about Lorelai's character is that she's all about her daughter. She's all about making sure Rory's okay, making sure that, you know, she has what she needs, even if it's a little bit of what she has. She's going to make sure that, for example, like when she said the skirts, oh, we have 2. Oh, mom says we got 5 school days. So what are you going to do? Oh, we'll wash it. And, you know, like the way she was just going about things, I was like, oh, I like this. This is cool. I like where her head is, you know. I liked what I seen here. It was great. I did not know Chad Michael Murray was here. I am completely shocked by that. Is this show before One Tree Hill? I don't even know when One Tree Hill aired for the first time. So now after watching this, I'm very, curious about wondering when One Tree Hill actually aired. So now I'm going to just look. You know what? I got the internet stuff. You know, I got my Google over here to the left of me, to the right of you guys. So I'm going to actually just take a quick look. I know I told you guys to just like comment down below, let me know, but I'm just gonna look. 2003 Gilmore Girls, 2000. Okay, so yeah, so this show actually came out before One Tree Hill, and I'm actually surprised by that because I didn't know that he was on this show. But then again, I didn't really know too much about this show other than Melissa McCarthy was in it. That was it. So, but I liked what I seen here in these first 2 episodes. I love the slow pace of it. Like, I like that this is not your typical. Is this show considered like a teenage show, like Buffy, for example? Like it's a teenage like show, maybe not. But that's more of a like a teenage show. I don't know what this is, like what category you would put this under. You know what I mean? Like when you look it up, like is this considered like a teen show or not? If it is, I like this a lot. I love the slowness of it. I love how realistic this feels. You know, this to me feels like a very realistic, not over the top kind of show. And I really like that, you know, real stories, stuff that you could just feel emotionally connected with. I feel like I could totally connect with Lorelai's character a lot. And speaking about mom, I like this show. I like it. And I'm so excited. I'm so happy to be able to go ahead and continue watching this with you guys permanently. As you guys know, as I told you guys in the intro, we will be replacing the Fosters with this show when we're done with the Fosters. We're just about almost there. We got 5 more episodes left. And I can't wait to go ahead and just fully jump into this show and find out a lot more about all of these characters. Lorelai, I can't wait to find out more about what she's going to do moving forward. How is Rory going to handle the situation with Paris? Can they get along? Will they be able to be friends? Which I do predict down the road they will become friends. I do think that, just because, I don't know, I just have this feeling, you know, that they just have too much in common. They seem like they have a lot in common. They seem like, I don't know. I just have this feeling they will be friends. Okay. Of course, I could be wrong. We got to go ahead and keep watching to see if that's what's going to happen. But what's Rory going to do in that situation with Paris? What about Tristan? What's she going to do with that guy? He's kind of like a tool right now. I'm not a big fan of Tristan's character, which sucks because I like Chad Michael Murray on One Tree Hill. As you guys know, we was watching that, me and my brother Steven together on Geeked Out Nation before he took over with that show. I like that show a lot. And I loved his character over there. Man, I hope he could do a 180 over here, because right now I'm not a big fan of Tristan, man. But again, it was a really good episode. I really enjoyed this a lot, and I cannot wait to go ahead and continue watching this with you guys. So feel free to leave a like, comment, subscribe, comment down below if there's anything that you guys would like to mention in the comment section. And ladies and gentlemen, I will see you guys very soon on Gilmore Girls.